Good morning, Somerset Academy. I'm CJ.
And I'm Sadu.
Today is Friday, March 6th, and it's Women's History Month. We'll be celebrating March by highlighting women in history who have changed how we live today.
And did you know that Women's History Month was originally Women's History Week?
That's right, it was celebrated in St. Rose, California in 1978 until 1987 when Congress made it a whole month nationwide. So let's honor women like Shirley Chisholm, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Frida Kahlo, and more.
With this woman changing the world, let's find out more about how weather is finally changing. Here's Tommy to tell us more.
Welcome back, Weather Nation. I'm meteorologist Tommy, and this week, Northeast, that's us, will get temps up to the 70s. Here's our forecast. Friday through Sunday, expect partly cloudy skies, with highs going from 40s on Friday to 60s by Sunday, and lows between 35 and 50. Monday and Tuesday, look for some sunshine, with highs in the lower 70s and lows around 50. Wednesday and Thursday will bring light rain with highs up to 80 and lows of 54 and 31. More warm temperatures and severe weather may come to the U.S. this week, with the risk for severe weather at a 3/5, also known as an enhanced risk, as it can continue into early next week. So, don't be scared, be prepared. I am meteorologist Tommy, and now on to current events.
War in the Middle East spiraled further this past Monday, as Israel and the U.S. sent strikes on Iran. Iran hit back against Israel and other targets that are crucial to the world's production of oil and natural gas. With the intensity of the attacks and the killing of the Iranian supreme leader, this conflict may not end anytime soon.
A total lunar eclipse unfolded across the world's view this past Tuesday, as a full moon transformed into a dramatic blood moon. This happens when the Earth passes in between the sun and moon, creating a shadow of red wavelengths. And if you missed it, the next lunar eclipse will be December 2028.
A Chinese energy firm successfully tested a giant floating wind turbine. The S-2000 airborne wind energy system is a large helium-filled airship containing 12 wind turbines. Flying thousands of feet into the air, it can generate 385 kilowatt hours of energy, which is enough to power the average U.S. house for about 13.3 days.
According to Law Roach, Zendaya's stylist, she and Tom Holland are already married. Zendaya had been spotted with a diamond ring last year on the carpet, but has been private about any wedding plans. Her stylist said the wedding has already happened at the 2026 Actor Awards. Now here's Tommy with the sports.
Welcome back to Bulldog Sports Network. I'm your host, sportscaster Tommy, and we got some hockey, football, baseball, and basketball news today. If you caught up with hockey this week, you might have seen games like the Sharks beating the Canadiens 7-5, Islanders beating the Panthers 5-4, and the newest NHL team, the Utah Mammoth, beating the Capitals 3-2. In the NFL world, the Super Bowl 60 MVP Kenneth Walker is going to free agency, which means he can work a deal out with any team to sign him to the roster. And the Arizona Cardinals are parting ways with quarterback Kyler Murray after 7 seasons with the team. Brendan Thompson, a wide receiver from Mississippi State, got the fastest run time for 40 yards at this year's NFL Combine. He ran a 4.26, which means he ran 40 yards in that time. For baseball, the opening day, which will start the 2026 MLB season, will take place on Wednesday, March 25th, with a night game between the Yankees and the San Francisco Giants, not to be confused with the New York Giants. All of the other games will take place the next day. Finally, for basketball, March Madness will begin on March 18th, which is a college men's basketball tournament, and will play until April 6th. Teams you should keep an eye out for are Duke, Arizona, UConn, and Michigan. I am Sportscaster Tommy, and now on to Richard.
Hello there! Today for Women's History Month, I will be talking about a very important but not very known woman in history, Blanche Stewart Scott. Scott was born in 1885 and, after quite an interesting chain of events, accidentally became the first woman to ever fly a plane. When she was practicing taxiing in 1910, a gust of wind lifted her biplane, causing her to be lifted about 40 feet up and glide until she landed safely. She would later go on to become a stunt pilot, actress, and museum curator, before peacefully dying at the age of 84 in 1970. Now here's Michael.
Ruby Bridges was born in 1954 in Tylertown, Mississippi. She made history at the age of 6 when she became the first African American child to desegregate an all-white elementary school. In 1960, Ruby was chosen to attend William Frantz Elementary School in New Orleans, Louisiana, as part of a court order to integrate public schools. Ruby faced angry mobs and racial slurs every day, but she showed up with bravery as she walked past protesters escorted by police. Many white parents boycotted their children attending school with an African American child. On Sundays, she was the only child who showed up to class. Her bravery paved the way for future generations of African American students to attend an integrated school. Because of this, Ruby played a big role in the civil rights movement and continues to do so today. She is the founder of the Ruby Bridges Foundation, which promotes respect, tolerance, and diversity in schools. March is Women's History Month, and Ruby Bridges is currently one that should be recognized.
Thanks for watching BNN, and happy early birthday, Miss Kim.
Carl, where's the confetti and cut the camera?
No.